Okay, hello all. Sorry that voice was off. I was trying to do this live and now I'm testing, so I hope the voice is now working. Let's put first that. Sorry that. Okay, it seems that now it works. Sorry guys. I'm not so good with these machines. But anyway, hello all and welcome to my channel. My name is Anni, if you are new to my channel. And my channel is all about supporting all the caffeine quitters. And that's what I have been doing in past few years. I have been sharing here my own recovery journey and about my symptoms and all that roller coaster ride, and same time I have been giving you that reassurance that we all do get well and that we have perfectly functioning system, this our own body, who knows how to feel and knows how to go back in homeostasis. So that's what I have been doing here. But today I just wanna go a little bit deeper, like that's why I did put the topic like what is the root cause of the illness. And remember that what I'm sharing here in my channel are my own thoughts and my own experience and what I have been learning through my experience. So if that's something that don't resonate with you, that's okay. I always respect everyone and how everyone is looking this world, but I also feel that it's very important for me that I can share my own thoughts. So and before I go to the topic, I also wanna say that this month it becomes 3 years and 4 months, 18 of this month, without any caffeine, and that's have been the best lifestyle changes ever. Even you know that my journey was very much ups and downs. I did suffer a very long heavy anxiety symptoms and all these healing symptoms, which really are the healing symptoms. So because many caffeine quitters are watching this, I just wanna also update that I'm keep doing well and engaging back to my life and doing all the things that I like to do. And I'm very grateful for all of you being in this journey. And if you are now there, like just going through the days and with that very heavy anxiety, you will get better. And I will of course do more updates. I will do my 3.5-year update when the time is on. And I will do more support videos, like specially for all the caffeine quitters, of course. So don't worry, I never forget that. And that's of course will be my main work and have been my main work and the important work that I have been doing. And you can always watch those videos all over again. That's what is so nice about this YouTube. But okay, so my thoughts about what is causing this illness. People are running around scared of the virus that I don't believe that exists. Why is that? So first of all, let's go like the human body, the amazing, perfectly functioning system that is designed to function perfectly and which can heal itself, it can repair to damage, it can function very good in different kind of environments. So we are living organism. Like if we look plants in the nature, I grow also some plants here. So when I look those plants, if the plant is like getting sick, sometimes there is like the ground is not having enough nutrients, or the plant is too dry, so I water the plant, I give them proper nutrients, and then the plant of course needs sunlight. And it's pretty simple. Like that's how I see also this human organism stuff. For me, it's very simple. So what is then, like, if there is no viruses, so what is causing these symptoms that for example, if we go to the doctor, okay, let's take examples. I will take always example from my own life. You all know that I did suffer anxiety and OCD very long time since childhood, and always when I did go to the doctor, they just offered me the pills. Okay, take those anxiety pills. No one ever asked me like, what kind of diet are you having? Are you taking any drugs? What are your environment? Where are you living? None of these things are never asked, which are very important things when we look in this very perfectly functioning human organism when it's in that right kind of conditions. So what then the pills does, it's actually, it stops the natural detox system that we have in our body. Our body are perfectly capable to detox those poison. It has planned to do that. But if we put there some kind of like pills and like even like toxic supplements or anything that are disturbing this system that is naturally healing. So let's say we have the flu. What is the flu? Flu is when the body is detoxing the poisons. So when the body can do that, so we are not going into that way, we are not disturbing that, body can do, and it know perfectly how to do that. So actually the illness is the body is healing. This is body is not in ease, but it tries to be always. And what I think about microbes and bacteria, they are those little workers. Like I always speak about in my videos how the brain chemistry, when it's like messed up after caffeine abuse, how these little workers have to shut some of those, for example, dopamine receptors down because so much extra dopamine is coming in. So brain needs to do stuff so it adapts from the drug. And that's also how human body works. It can adapt. So what happens when I did quit the poison? Brain have to adapt back, and it has to put that chemistry back and start to make those stuff again what it has been shutting down. So body can do that. It repair. It's like those microbes are those little workers there that are like cleaning those dead cells and all those toxins. So they are always there when needed. When something happens there, those microbes comes and they are there to fix the stuff. So for me, this is like, it makes so much sense. So when is that system gets ill? Why does it happen? And like I said, like the poor nutrition, we need that our nutrition have to be absorbed. Many drugs, of course, are disturbing that process. Caffeine, number one poison. And then, of course, we need to be hydrated. We need to have clean water. There is a lot of poisons in the water too, so we need to have pure water. And I would also add some good salt in the water, because without sodium, the water doesn't really go inside the cells. But anyway, the good water. So those are the two main things. Then, of course, the environment. So are you living environment that there is a lot of stress there? Have you been going through a lot of trauma maybe in your childhood? Or do you have all kind of stress? Stress is putting your body communicate with you. Your body is communicating with you when it gives symptoms. Let's take simple example, headache. Maybe your body is communicating with you that you are dehydrated. Or in caffeine withdrawal journey, I did have so much of anxiety. I was like full of this anxiety, and that itself, anxiety can give you tons of symptoms, because your brain is there in the fight or flight state, and then it's not the proper time, for example, to be there like rest and repair state, but body is doing what it can because it thinks that there's danger somewhere. And because I did quit cold turkey, of course the body's gonna go into shock. That's nothing like bad. It's just like how the body reacts and communicates, and it's uncomfortable. Like we know, drug withdrawal is uncomfortable, but that's how the body and the brain will go back to homeostasis. So the stress, if you ask me, is the huge. And what comes to trauma, for example, let's say that we have some really bad childhood trauma, abuse or something else that our body needs to self-defense. And the more little baby is, the bigger the symptoms can be. But there is a huge intelligence in the body. Body knows what it has to do. It can even dissociate when things happen that are too uncomfortable. I did have a lot of this depersonalization and dissociation after cold turkey, so it was just a shocking experience also for me. So my body did, okay, too much, brain did they say too much, let's dissociate. That's like, and depersonalization, derealization came there. It's all about brain keeping myself safe. Those are uncomfortable symptoms, I get that, but if you understand how this human mechanism, this amazing body that we have, an amazing system, human body soul system works, it's all about that great intelligence that it's always trying to go back into homeostasis. Even if you are in the caffeine or if you are using drug, body is always adapting. It's always adapting, and it detox. So it makes a lot of sense why people have so much symptoms, because there is so many poisons what the body is trying all the time detox. And then we call that illness when it's actually repairing. and same with the inflammation. It's that like what body does to repair itself. So environment and stress, of course, is very important thing. And then those microbes, parasites, they are always there to clean the dead cells and the toxins. So we need those. They are our friends, and that's why I don't believe the bad bacteria and good bacteria. But I do believe that there is some byproduct in that detox process that bacteria can make, that itself can make the blood as poisonous, as I would say. And so these byproducts can sometimes cause those reactions. So how our body then removes those toxins? Caffeine quitters know this also. Through our skin, we can have all kind of rashes. We have to remember anxiety also can cause these symptoms and will cause these symptoms, all kind of even flu-like symptoms, physical symptoms. Our body is detoxing. It can use any way it can, through our eyes, like I said, like peeing, pooping, like through air. Like our body is intelligent. If it cannot detox something in one way, it tries to detox in other way. So that's pretty nice. Our body knows how to do, but sometimes some disease can be like when they talk about like it's like for example cancer, how I see it, it's just those sometimes body have to start to restore those toxins, and then they can appear as a tumor because it can be too much. Like for example me, I was using caffeine like all the time, and what I see the kids are doing nowadays, they are just always with their energy drink, always in their hand and eating some junk. So the load of the poison nowadays, it's so much bigger than it maybe was like back in the days, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and the young people are the more affected, of course, because that's how the mainstream media attacks, that are their main target kind of. but anyway, it affects in every one of us. So it makes sense that if you put poison in the body will react, and when you eat healthy and drink water and exercise, body will enjoy and body like to be in homeostasis. And that's what I have been learning also in this journey, that it took long time that my body did adapt to make this natural energy from the food and exercise, because I was always taking caffeine. We know it false energy. It's like blocks those adenosine receptors and it affects all the neurotransmitters. And like I have been saying, you cannot mess one without another. But it's all about still body is always adapting. So basically, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry that if this was a little bit like messed how I did explain that. And I did also create my Discord no virus group, that there is also those scientific articles and videos what I share there if you are like interested about science behind that, because there is still a lot of info about that in English, not so much in Finnish yet, but there is. So for me this is like the best way to be is understanding this, because it's also simple and natural, and that's why I also think that how God created us amazing. You there who are watching this, you have perfectly amazing system which adapts. It's like I don't know why people are not so excited about this, but I'm excited because how not to be excited that our system can heal itself, and how amazing is that. So that's why I don't want to take any supplements or medications or anything, but it doesn't mean that they are always bad. Like for example, that in my channel, if you follow my channel, some of the caffeine quitters can be in very bad place. Like I was in my beginning months and even first year, I was having very much suicidal thoughts, and it was very hard. It's for some people it's very hard thing to quit, and it's not even safe to quit cold turkey for everyone. Some people may need some kind of medication from that process. So you always have to do what is best for you. But I just like wanted to share what are my sides, and I also don't believe that everyone should do the same or think the same. I think it's beautiful to have different kind of like ways to live and think. But the main point of this live is to give you that reassurance that our body always knows what to do. And these symptoms what we are experiencing when we are healing and detoxing, of course they are uncomfortable, and yeah, that's why many people relapse, for example, or that's why many people want to keep poisoning themselves without knowing. Like I was like very blind for caffeine, for example. I just thought that why my symptoms doesn't go away because my diet was good, and I thought that I was already processing my traumas and stuff, but still I was same time taking a tons of caffeine every day. So of course I did have to get these symptoms because my body was trying its best to detox it and communicate with me. And that's what I think is the best thing also about this human system, that our body communicates with us. And when we start to get more and more into that and listen ourselves and listen our body, what is need. Do you need rest now, or maybe are you a little bit hyped up? What do you need? So you can start to give your body that. Sometimes it can be that you need to exercise, you need to go for a walk. But for many people, for example, in this caffeine withdrawal journey, when it takes a lot of energy, when body heals, it can be the best that you just stay away from any extra stress if you can, and then take it easy. And it depends from the person, but also I want to say, all of you who cannot avoid stress, you have kids and you have your responsibilities that you have to do, and you are still going through all of this. You are the superheroes, and you are always close to my heart, as I always say. I want to say that you're gonna still heal when you are not putting the drug back in that caused this. It just can be a little bit more intense than somebody who can, just chill. But it doesn't mean that it's like we all addicts, we have to, who are going through this, like some people not have this a long journey, but many who are following my journey have this long healing and detox journey. So we just have to go through it. And it's challenging, but in the end it's gonna pay you back. It's gonna pay you back hugely, because you will have your mental health back if you did have problems like I did, and if you did have physical problem, these healing symptoms that body was trying to do. And then when it's end of this healing, you will go back to homeostasis, and then you don't need to be here in my channel maybe. So yes, and if you have any questions about chat, I'm here. I said in my last update that I'm gonna keep a longer break from the YouTube, but this video I just wanted to make, and you know that I'm always like supporting you, reassuring you. You are always doing the best job. And yes, I'm excited. And there will be a lot of more videos in the future, and in the next year I start also study Pilates instructor, so I have also my own other plans, and maybe then I also start to keep some classes. But this healing stuff is always close to my heart, and this like learning about human body and how our system is perfect, and of course the caffeine stuff, it's always gonna be there. You cannot go just away from that after all these. You even when you heal, I know it's like people say, like my boyfriend said me, Anni, why you don't just like stop sharing and like put YouTube away and just live your life? Like, why you have to share this? Why you can just like, you can just enjoy your life and like, no, my heart doesn't say that. My heart always is like, go for it, like just go for it and speak. And that's what I also want to say to you. If there is something that you want to see in this world about the change, you have to go for it, because we are the ones who are changing this world. It just doesn't happen by itself. We humans are the key from the change, and the world is ready, I think, very much ready to all these conversations that maybe shake a little bit those beliefs that many people are still having. But it's good, always shake things. And yep, I think I'm done. I would hope if somebody is watching this, you could come and tell me chat that is the voice okay, because I did have to change my settings. And of course I'm very happy to hear how are you doing, guys. How many months you are caffeine free? Are you still caffeine free? What do you think about this root cause of the illness? How is your journey going? I'm excited because I did get into this so much when I was going through this my own journey, that you guys, you did become very close to me. Even I don't know you and I don't know how are you doing, but because we shared so much same stuff and the experience have been so same, like for all of us, like even we are different parts of the world, we came very different kind of like situations, but we all had the same amazing human body doing its stuff, detoxing from the drug. And how nice is that, to live sober life? Somebody can disagree that sober life sucks, but for me, I just wish that I would have done this decision so much like earlier. So if there are some kids, young people watching this, don't wait your 40s or 50s if you are heavily addicted to caffeine, because it is amazing without the drug, and you don't need that drug. Don't believe all those rock stars and monsters and energy drinks and all that. It's bullshit. Caffeine is a bullshit drug. Yeah. So I'm done today. Seems that there is nobody here. Sending you a lot of greetings, and always put comments if you wanna that I